Let's start by making sure that you and I are on the same page. You do not have a consistency problem. You do not have a discipline problem. And you absolutely, unequivocally do not have a strategy problem. What you have is a nervous system that is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Now, stay with me because this is where most CEOs check out. And it is the exact reason why they stay at the same revenue level year after year after year. Now, let's get one thing straight. You are already successful. You know how to get clients, you know how to create results, and you know how to build something real that creates real impact. And yet, you have a high income month, and then out of nowhere, it's over. Money comes in, but it does not feel safe and easy for you to hold. And here's the thing, you're doing all the right things, yet underneath, there's a quiet tension. You know, that quiet voice that says, this doesn't feel stable, or I don't know if this will last. You chalk it up as mindset, but the fact of the matter is, it's your body responding to what it perceives as unsafe. Yes, I said your body because your body is not neutral when it comes to your success. Your body has what I call a set point, a built in calibration for how much money, visibility, and responsibility it recognizes as normal. And that set point lives in your nervous system. It's influenced by your hypothalamus and your autonomic nervous system, or your brain's threat detection system. All of that is working together to answer one question: is this safe? And here's what changes everything. When your success starts to exceed what your system recognizes as safe and normal, your body doesn't celebrate, it tries to protect you, because biologically, anything beyond what's safe and familiar feels like a risk. And your nervous system's job is to keep you safe inside of what is predictable. Now, what does that look like in real life? It looks like hesitation when you know you should be making a bold move. It looks like shrinking in rooms where you actually belong. It looks like second guessing after you already made the right decision. And it looks like downplaying your wins instead of anchoring your success inside of them. Not because there's something wrong with you, and not because you're sabotaging on purpose, but because your body is trying to keep you safe. And here's the part that changes everything. It's doing its job perfectly. It's just not aligned with the level of life and wealth that you actually desire. And this is the conversation that most of the business world is skipping right now. Everyone is giving you strategy as if your nervous system is already available to hold the results. But if your body is not regulated for more, you will keep recreating only what feels safe and familiar, over and over and one more time after that. That is why brilliant, high performing, powerful CEOs stay circling the same revenue ceiling. Not because they don't know what to do, but because their nervous system is not yet calibrated to hold more. And this is where the real work begins. Not just learning another strategy, but expanding what your body considers safe. Because when safety expands, your capacity expands. And when your capacity expands, your ability to receive, hold, and sustain wealth changes. And that is when your income will stabilize. And that is when ease starts to show up in your life experience. That is when success stops feeling like something you have to manage, and it actually starts feeling like something you naturally embody. Now, if you're listening to this and you can see yourself inside of it, then next step is no more guessing. It's about taking the Ascension Archetype quiz, because your archetype will show you how your nervous system is wired around money, success, and visibility, and why you keep experiencing the same patterns even though you know better. And if you find yourself ready to go deeper, this is the work we do inside of my brand new program, Sanctuary. We don't just change what you do in your business, we recalibrate what your body believes is safe to hold. So take the quiz and get on the wait list for Sanctuary, because your nervous system was designed for you to hold more. And once we get you holding more, then you'll be able to cross seven figures in a way that you can sustain without having to effort more in order to experience it.